Located in southern China on the west side of the Pearl River Delta, Macao lies less than 40 miles across the water from Hong Kong. A cosmopolitan fusion of Eastern and Western cultures, Portuguese settlers made Macao their home in 1557, but it wasn't until 1887 that Portugal formally began to rule the territory. China and Portugal established diplomatic ties almost a century later, and in April 1987 a joint declaration was signed giving China sovereignty over Macao from December the 20th, 1999. Macao has certainly flourished under 10 years of Chinese rule. In 2000, Macao's economy reported growth after 4 consecutive years of decline. Its GDP increased by an average of 14% a year from 2000 to 2008, with GDP per capita roughly tripling over that time. Unemployment has declined from a peak of 6.8% in 2000 to just 3% in 2008, and life expectancy has soared by more than 4 years over the last decade. In the early 1920s, more than 70% of Macao's 84,000 residents were engaged in fishing. But with a population now at over 500,000, 50% of Macao's GDP comes from the gaming industry, with gambling taxes forming 70% of the local government's income. Known as the Las Vegas of Asia, Macao overtook Las Vegas as the world's biggest casino market in 2006, and it hasn't looked back. Some estimates say Macao's revenue will be double that of Las Vegas by as early as next year. The Sands Macao went public last month, raising $2.5 billion, and though the financial crisis put the brakes on tourist dollars last year, the upward trend is undeniable. The easing of travel restrictions means that mainlanders now make up roughly half of Macao's visitors, with many coming on day trips to the casinos. And as Fernando Chui succeeds Edmund Ho as Macao's chief executive on Sunday, he and the region's residents will be hoping for another 10 years of similar fortunes. Tom Mackenzie, BON.